Mechanical oscillation. We'll start with the first part, the introduction, and part 1, types of motion. What are the types of motion in general? So this is a small revision here. We have first the random motion, which is in any direction, in any way. It can be, for example, first rotation and then translation. But our main concern is these three types of motion. So first we have the translation. When I talk about translational motion, this means I'm talking about a motion where the vector on the object during its motion remains parallel to itself and doesn't change in direction or in magnitude or in line of action. So example of translational motion, we can have many trajectory. Example, rectilinear trajectory. If I have, for example, an object which is moving down, then this is a rectilinear trajectory and it's a translational motion. Another example, a box which is pulled on the inclined plane. As translational motion with circular trajectory, we have this box here. It's moving on a circular trajectory, but it has a translational motion. Another example, the ball which is assimilated to a particle, when we project it as a projectile, then this is a translational motion but with curvilinear trajectory. Second type of motion is the rotation. In the case of rotation, we must have an axis where the object is rotating about this axis of rotation. This is what we call delta. An example of rotational motion, we have the fan. Here is the axis of rotation and the fan is rotating about this axis. So another example, we have, for example, the door. So this is the axis of rotation, delta, and this is the rotation about the axis. Our main concern in this lesson is the oscillator motion. An example of oscillator motion, we have the pendulum. We have another example, the elastic pendulum, where we have a box and this box is on a spring and then we release it. Another example of real life, if you have for example a person and then it's on this wing and then this person is released or this person is pulled, then the swing will go in these two directions. This is what we call an oscillator motion. We'll talk about its details and characteristics in the next video.